Hi, welcome to .NET Core tutorial. In this part, we will discuss how to host the .NET Core applications. So before we discuss how to host the web applications using .NET Core, let's discuss what is exactly Kestrel Web Server. So as we already know that the ASP.NET Core is a cross-platform framework. So it means that it supports developed and run applications on different types of operating systems such as Windows, Linux, or Mac. So similar way, the Castrel is a cross-platform web server for the ASP.NET Core applications. So that means that the server supports all the platforms and all the ASP.NET Core applications. So by default, ASP.NET Core includes the Kestrel web server, and also Kestrel web server is called as an internal web server. The Kestrel web server is generally a edge server. What exactly means edge server is that it is directly internet-facing web server which can directly process the incoming HTTP requests and provide response to the client. So the Kestrel web server uses the .NET.exe process to host the ASP.NET Core applications. So this is how Kestrel can be used as an web server to host the .NET Core applications. So it can be directly faced to internet and it can accept the incoming HTTP request and provide the HTTP response to it using the application code. And this is the exactly scope of the ASP.NET Core applications. So let's discuss how exactly it works in the Visual Studio. So let me create a new project. So let me select an empty template and let me check uncheck configure HTTPS. Let's wait till the Visual Studio configures our project. So now our project is ready to use. So let me go to startup.cs and let me add a line of code over here. So I will add the worker process which is being executed over here. So let me get the process name which is being executed. So let me run this application. So you can see that the current worker process is IS Express, that is worker process. But we discussed that in Kestrel it should be .NET.exe. So for that, let me make a change over here. So let me add ASP.NET Core hosting model. So it says that which kind of process needs to be used. We will discuss these hosting models in a bit. Now let me set hosting model as auto process. So auto process indicates that the Kestrel in the web server. And let me run and you will be able to see the difference. Now you can see that our worker process name is hosting using Kestrel. So what we are doing here, we are using the reverse proxy server method to host our ASP.NET Core web applications. So we'll discuss what is exactly reverse proxy hosting method in a bit. So let me run the application using .NET CLI, and in order to run the application you need to use .NET run command. So let's wait for a few seconds so the .NET run command works and it hosts the application. So now you can see that the application is being hosted on localhost 5000. So let me open the application in Chrome in a new window. So now if you see the worker process name, it is hosting using Kestrel, that is being hosted using our internal Kestrel web server. Now let's discuss what is out of process hosting. So in out of process hosting, there are two web servers. One is an internal web server, which is Kestrel web server, and an external web server, which can be our IIS or Apache or Nginx. So one thing you need to keep in mind is that depending on how you are running your application with the out of process hosting model, the external web server might be needed or might not be needed. As we already discussed that Casual Web Server is a cross-platform web server that is already embedded with your ASP.NET Core web application. So if you are using out-of-process hosting model for your ASP.NET Core application, then the Kestrel web server can be used in the following ways. So way one is we can use Kestrel web server to be the internet-facing web server, which can directly process the incoming HTTP requests. So way two is the Kestrel web server can also be used in combination with reverse proxy server such as IIS, Apache, or NGX. So now, to understand what is exactly reverse proxy server. So reverse proxy server provides an additional layer of configuration and security which is not available with the Kestrel web server. It also maintains load balancing. So when we use Kestrel server along with the reverse proxy server, then the reverse proxy server will receive the incoming HTTP request from the client and then forwards that request to the Kestrel web server for further processing. So once this Kestrel web server processes the request, then it sends a response back to the reverse proxy server, which then sends a response back to the requested client over the internet, as you can see in the below figure. So in order to configure this out of process hosting model, we need to set the ASP.NET Core hosting model to out of process. So when we set ASP.NET Core hosting model to out of process, when we run the application using Visual Studio IIS Express, the IIS Express acts as a reverse proxy server and it redirects all the incoming requests to Kestrel web server. And here the Kestrel web server acts as an internal server and the IIS server acts as an external server. And one thing which is important to note over here, when we run the ASP.NET Core application using the .NET Core CLI, then by default, the ASP.NET Core .NET CLI ignores the hosting settings that has been specified as a part of ASP.NET Core hosting model, and it uses the default Kestrel web server as an external web server, and it executes all the incoming HTTP requests. So now let's understand what is in-process hosting model. So in order to set the in-process hosting model, we need to change ASP.NET Core hosting model to in-process. So let me change it to in-process. Now, as soon as we mention the ASP.NET Core hosting model to in-process, the hosting model will be the in-process and it uses the IIS or IIS Express or IIS for the hosting purpose. This property you can edit using the CS pros. You can just double click on the your CS pros and you can add this ASP.NET Core hosting model and you can set it to in-process. In case of in-process hosting model, create default builder will internally cause the useIS method which is responsible for hosting the application in IIS worker process. So in case of IIS Express, it will be the IIS Express.exe, and for plain IIS, it will be the worker process which is W3WP.exe. With respect to performance standpoint of view, in-process hosting model delivers a significantly higher request throughput than the out-of-process hosting model. So let's confirm this by executing this application. So I have changed the ASP.NET Core hosting model to in-process and let me run the IIS Express now. So you can see that now my worker process name is set to IIS Express. So when you create an application by default, there will not be any ASP.NET Core hosting model has been mentioned. But if you run directly using Visual Studio, it will be your IIS Express or it will be the w3wp.exe worker process to host. And if you are using it using .NET CLI, then it will be the Kestrel web server. So that's all as part of this tutorial. Thank you.